Hi everyone, so welcome to this pick a card reading. So the topic for this pick a card is why did they ghost or block you? So take a moment to pick which group you want. We have group 1, group 2 and group 3. And the crystals for each group is blue tiger's eye for group 1, amethyst for group 2 and labradorite for group 3. So either pick a crystal, pick a number and then click the timestamp in the description box below to jump ahead to your reading. Okay, let us begin. So let's start with group 1, which is the blue tiger's eye. Okay, so group 1, blue tiger's eye. So first of all, what is blue tiger's eye? It's to help with focus, help with clarity. It is a stone of communication as well. So group 1, I already feel like before we get stuck in this group, you're like ready to communicate clearer. I do feel like there's going to be a block lifted in communication here. However, why was there a block? Well, perhaps you needed some deeper insight in this connection, which only this space could create. This person needed to think about the positive and the negative experiences in this connection, to weigh up the pros and cons, and then basically make a decision. So I already feel like that is why they ghosted or blocked. It's so that they could have this space to think about, you know, what is this connection about? How do they feel about it? To work themselves out. Also, group 1, there were some warning signs from your person about that they were depressed. So group 1, your person probably ghosted or blocked because they were going through some kind of like early stages of depression or very, very tired. So group 1, why did this person ghost or block you? Knight of Wands, they had to go on adventure. Group 1, this person kind of like ghosted or blocked you because they needed to go and learn, they needed to go and grow. It's not that they didn't want to speak to you, it's that actually they needed to go and like explore other horizons here. They needed to go and just travel or just see new things. There's a lot of passion from this person. This person does have a lot of feelings for you, but they had to ghost or block because they had to go and explore, and they couldn't do that with you around yet. Six of Swords, it could be travel. It could be that this person actually had some traveling that they needed to do, whether for work or for leisure. This person had to go and move away. It could be that they moved away from you, they left, but this is like geographical. It's not just emotional. Like there was distance between you both, or this person had to ghost or block you because they had to move away from you. Maybe they had to move town, maybe they had to move job, but they definitely had to move here in some way or another. And there was some depression around this move. It's like they didn't want to do it. And being given 6 months, so 6 months from when they moved could be when they return, because I do feel like this person is ready ready to lift a block in communication here. Yeah, the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, right. So this person, they've had to move away, and I do feel like it's been for about 6 months. Or 6 months is kind of like roughly the time frame between when this person ghosted or blocked and when they're probably next going to communicate. Because this is a number 6 as well with the Lovers. So this person just had to weigh up the pros and cons of this connection. The Lovers, like, you two have such a strong connection, but things were stuck, things were stagnant. It wasn't moving the way both of you wanted it to. There needed to be some clarity gained here. This person needed to work out what it is they wanted. They weren't ready to take your hand at the time when you extended it. So perhaps you were trying to pull this person towards you. You were trying to get them to open up, and it wasn't time. So they had to go away from that. They had to leave you. So I know it's never fair when you get ghosted or blocked, but at the same time, it's like you weren't getting the hint. You weren't letting this person go and be free. So they had to ghost or block so they could be free here. Yeah, the Sun, they weren't happy. This was like, I do feel like depression for group 1. I think this person has been depressed, and perhaps that is why they ghosted or blocked, because they just weren't in any kind of headspace to accept this connection. They had a lot of mental blocks. And this could be around move. I feel like this person might have had to move away, move job, make some changes in their lives, which they weren't happy about. And they needed to find their own happiness. They needed to sort themselves out, sort their environment out. This person also has a lot of inner child wounding. So they have a lot of healing to do from their childhood. But overall, this person needed this space to work out this connection. I feel like you two have such a fated connection, and they didn't know if this was love or if this was karmic. It could be that the two of you really have a connection where you're just not sure half the time. You know, is this twin flame or is it a karmic connection? There's been a lot of painful lessons experienced here. There's been a lot of really painful lessons, a lot of growth that's needed in this connection. So let's find out a little bit more about this. Yeah, there we go. There is going to be communication coming, group one. There's going to be communication coming, and it's going to be different. I feel like you two are maybe going round in circles over the same conversations. Like there was no clarity. You might have been talking regularly or like every so often, but there was just no clarity here. So this person needed to create some distance so that you two could have a breakthrough in communication, so that things could become clearer. In particular, this person was not ready to speak about their feelings. They didn't even know how they felt. So this person needed some distance and space to work out how they actually feel about this connection, because they weren't sure. They literally weren't sure if this was true love or just a very painful lesson, because there was a lot of pain around this connection for both of you. And this person might have thought like, perhaps this is toxic, you know, perhaps they just need to move on from you and then they'll be fine. But they're realizing now in this space that actually you do make them very happy and they do have a lot of love for you. So I definitely see this person returning. They've not gone for good. Yeah, the World. This person's returning. I definitely feel like travel was involved, group one. This person ghosted or blocked because they geographically were moving. But this cycle is going to complete and there's going to be a fresh start. This person views you as the world. They see you as someone who's so perfect, but it's like they couldn't see that before. I'm seeing something under like a magnifying glass. It's like they had to take a step back and not look at things so closely so that they could get the clarity they needed. There was a lot of positive and negative experiences in this connection in the past. So it's only by having this step back that they can work out what it actually was about. Was it positive? Was it negative? How do they feel about you? This person didn't know. But look, we have a tower on the bottom. So there's definitely been an awakening, group one, for this person. And it's like this awakening could only happen when there was distance between you both. Yeah, the King of Pentacles here. I feel like this person had to move for work, or they had to focus on work. There was something about they didn't feel stable enough at the time, so they had to just kind of cut you out so that they could focus on work. I'm being given May, June time as a time of return. Yeah, this person has had to withdraw. They had to retreat here. They had to have some time of just thinking. It's like 4 to 6 months, I feel, roughly, of no communication for this group. So if you're not at that time frame yet, then perhaps it could be around 4 to 6 months when you hear from this person again. Or it could be 4 to 6 months from now. But yeah, the Empress. This person now knows you are the one they want to spend their life with. Wow, we have the Emperor on the bottom. This person now realizes that you two, you're actually divine counterparts. You're meant to be together. This is a strong twin flame connection for many of you. But they felt like it was perhaps quite karmic at the time. So they ghosted or blocked so that they could work this out. They could work out how they feel about you. And now they know. Now they know that you are the one they want to be with. You're the one they want to spend their life with. But they had to withdraw before they can take action. So I definitely feel like I am not done the other two groups yet, but I know that this group, someone like this person is ready to lift this blocking communication or to reach out to you. They just weren't ready at the time to take your hand. But they're also going to be returning. I feel like if this person's traveling or moved away, then I do sense that that situation is going to change as well. Okay, group one. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated. And also make sure you click subscribe as well, and then the bell notification to be turned on for future uploads. Group 2. So if you picked Amethyst, Amethyst is it's a very spiritual stone, so it's about spiritual protection. It could be that there's been some negative energies in this connection, because this is it's like a barrier to negative energy. So if you're experiencing psychic attacks, amethyst is a really good crystal to carry with you. It also helps with unhealthy environments, helps like cleanse your aura, clear your space. But yeah, it's mainly like a barrier against lower vibrations. So group 2, why did this person ghost or block you? It could very well be that either they were a lower vibration to you, or they felt like you were a lower vibration to them. Group 2, why did this person ghost or block you? The Hanged Man. Yeah, you two are not on the same level. Someone had to go through a spiritual awakening here. Someone had to go through an upgrade. It could be that there was a third party as well. Perhaps this person's already married and they ghosted or blocked you because they're already in a relationship and they don't know how to get free from this. They don't know how to break free of this situation. Yeah, I'm stuck. This person is stuck. 2 of Pentacles, they've got 2 choices here. They're weighing up their options. This person ghosted or blocked you because they haven't made a decision, or they were not in a place where they could make a decision. So they kind of had to ghost or block you so that they could work out what it is they want. There had to be a transformation here. Yeah, 9 of Wands. This person's very defensive, like really defensive. I feel like they felt a little bit attacked by you, like they felt like you were kind of applying a lot of pressure for them to make a decision, and they didn't want to make a decision. They know that they're in a stuck situation, but at the same time, they're just not ready to talk about that. They're not ready to move forwards with you. It's like they needed to take a step back so that they could work out how to make progress here. Why did this person ghost or block you? The sun hasn't set on a chapter of their life. It's like they're not ready for the chapter with you in it. If this person's like holding on tightly to their current situation, and I do feel like this is a relationship that they're in, they're not ready to leave it. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. They're not ready to move on from this. They're not ready to actually move towards you here. They know that perhaps their relationship or their marriage isn't ideal right now, but at the same time, the ship hasn't arrived. This new chapter, it's not time. It's not time for them. They don't want to move forwards here. These cards are flying out. It's like this person wants to take a leap of faith, but they just don't know how. Why did this person ghost or block you? They feel like you cause more problems in their life. Yeah, the Tower. They feel like, you know, you just create problems for them that they just don't want to face. With the Wheel here, it's like they're not ready to move this forwards. The time isn't right for them. They're waiting for some kind of divine intervention. They're resisting making any changes in their life. They don't want to move forwards. They don't want to move on from their current situation. They want to stay stuck. I feel for many, this person is married. So this person has a husband or a wife, and they want to be loyal to that person. They don't want to be deceptive here. They ghost or blocked you because they want to stay in that relationship for now. Yeah, we have the Empress. This person definitely has someone already. They have someone already, and they don't want to choose between 2 of you. So they don't want to leave their comfort zone, basically. They don't want to face being left out in the cold. They don't want to do that transition between leaving one relationship and not being certain about what the other one holds. This person has a huge fear of what the future holds. They're very anxious. So they're trying to just stay in a comfortable situation so that they don't have to face their anxiety, so that they don't have to experience change in their life. But at the end of the day, this is stuck and stagnant. Yeah, we have the 4 of Swords. This is stuck and stagnant. I actually think they're being pushed to move here, being pushed to do something different. This person is like trying to build walls up, and it's like you're trying to get in. And this person is ghosting and blocking you because they're not ready to let you in. They're not ready to let down their walls just yet. But it will happen, group 2. It really will. I feel like this person With the Tower, there is going to be divine intervention. If they won't let down their walls, then their walls are just going to be like blown apart. Like there's going to be some kind of shift here. But right now, the reason why they're ghosting and blocking is because they're stuck and they don't want to move out of this situation. I'm not saying they're happy being stuck, but they're definitely not looking at making any kind of movement anytime soon. Let me get one final card. Yeah, death. This person is avoiding an ending. They're not even looking at any offers you give them. So I'm getting, you need to withdraw, retreat. You need to take a step back here because this person is not your vibration right now. They're not at your level. That is why you've got this amethyst stone. You're being protected. You've been ghosted or blocked because this is spiritual protection. This is the universe protecting you from this person, from their ego, because they have not been through the rebirth that you have. You know, perhaps both of you need to go through a rebirth. There's something about vibrations need to be raised within this connection before there could be any kind of healthy communication. And there's like, this is a cleansing of negative attachments. So there is perhaps you're overly attached to this person and they're ghosting and blocking because they're doing their own thing. They're living their own life. They're not ready for a chapter with you. And they want you to let go of this attachment to them because they see it as negative right now. They don't think that this is a good thing and they definitely just don't want to change. They're not ready to face you. They're not ready to even think about this right now. Okay, group 2, if that resonated, please let me know in the comments and don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell notification to be turned on for notifications about future uploads. Okay. Group 3. So if you pick group 3, you've got Labradorite. So Labradorite is a very spiritual stone. This is to help strengthen and develop your psychic abilities. It's also a stone to help with transformation and changes. Helps you raise your consciousness, become more intuitive, like trust your intuition more. Yeah, so this is really a stone of kind of like spiritual development and transformation. So I think group 3, why did this person ghost and block you? Because they had to go through some kind of spiritual transformation. Perhaps their intuition was blocked, but let's see. Group 3, why did this person ghost or block you? Well, they flew out. The first one is the Hermit. I'm going to put these back. So the first one is the Hermit. So why did this person ghost or block you? Yeah, this is spiritual transformation. This is the Hermit. This is someone who is raising their consciousness, raising their awareness, becoming more intuitive. I feel like this person actually is pretty happy on their own, or they're learning to be happy on their own, and they want you to be the same. This person they're not really a relationship kind of person is what I feel. And perhaps you wanted a relationship and they were just trying to focus on their own development here. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. This has been an in and out connection. Why did this person ghost or block you? Well, they do want this. They do want this relationship with you, but I just don't feel like this person is like the relationship type normally. So they're kind of resisting this. They're very in and out. It's like, do I commit? Do I not? This person ghosts or blocks you because they aren't sure. They aren't sure if they're ready for this commitment. They want to focus on themselves. They want to focus on raising their consciousness, on their own personal development. Why did this person ghost or block you? I feel like this person does this regularly. It's like they use this as some kind of method of control. Yeah, this person's going through major, major changes. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person's kind of childish with the way they communicate. So it's not that they don't want to be with you, it's that they don't know how to communicate healthily. This person is, yeah, immature with the way that they communicate. And with the Star, there's a lot of releasing for them to do. This person needs to work out why it is they run from relationships, because I definitely feel that that's what happens. This person has childhood wounds where they run from healthy relationships. So as soon as they feel that they want to give you love, as soon as they feel like they want to commit here, they start to run. They start to avoid that. With the Star, I'm getting that this person is healing. They've had to block or ghost you so that they can focus on their healing, on releasing what they need to release here. But with the Hermit, I just feel like they will be shifting, they will be changing. I just don't know when. I feel like this person is kind of happy on their own, but they want to come back. They want to come back and they want to speak to you, but this person is just very immature with the way they communicate. Why do they ghost or block you? Yeah, Knight of Wands. There's lots of knights here. Like, this person wants to move towards you, but why do they ghost or block? Because they want to live an adventurous life. They don't want to have anything stable. This person avoids responsibility and avoids commitment. They don't want stability in their love life. They want to kind of just focus on being free, being independent. Why did this person ghost or block you? Yeah, the Hierophant. This person could be married already, or perhaps they've been divorced. Maybe this person has been married, been through a divorce, or been through a bad breakup. Or this could even be that their parents had an unhealthy marriage. So they have huge fears about commitment. Yeah, this is to do with their mum for many of them. Their mum or like an ex-partner. This person is very unbalanced. I feel like their parents got divorced. This person's seen a divorce and they ghost and block you because they're scared of that happening to them. They want to speak to you. They want to move forwards. This person is so in and out, so up and down. I feel like they come in, they speak, and then they withdraw as quickly as they came. Like, it's not healthy. Why is this person ghost or block? It is because of fear of commitment. That's what it comes down to here. This person had to raise their consciousness. They had to kind of let go of some childhood wounds as well. But you two have a really strong psychic connection. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles. You have a really strong psychic connection. You work together in higher dimensions. This person wants to work with you, though. I feel like they either want to go into business with you or they want to have some kind of teamwork here where the two of you are on the same page. Why is this person ghosting and blocking? Queen of Cups. It's issues with their mum. What is this about? I think that their parents went through a divorce, so this person ghosts and blocks you because they have that same fear about that kind of commitment. And they want to focus on work. And this is also them putting the effort into their spiritual development and their personal development. I feel like June, July time, you could see a shift in this. But also, this person with the Queen of Cups, they're not ready for commitment. They're not ready for you. This person in a very immature energy. They are focusing on their development. They are going to raise their vibrations. But you two have such a strong psychic connection. You're very intuitive. You both feel each other's emotions. This person feels your emotions intensely. They ghost and block because every time you contact them, or they just, even when you don't contact them, they feel your energy. So they know when you're pushing. They know what you're feeling. They know everything like that underlies each message you send. This person feels the energy that you give off, so they run from that. So just be mindful of, you know, where you are pushing energetically and how you can create a change around that. Let's get one more card. It could also be, what I'm getting is that maybe their mum is involved. Like, maybe their mum is really involved in their relationships. They listen to their mum, or their mum doesn't like you. There's something about their mum is like really heavily in this reading. Okay, we have Judgment. So there is going to be a second chance in this connection. But what's happened is this person's had to do some spiritual, some psychic development first. They've had to go on this inner journey. But I do sense that there will be a second chance here in this connection, because this is like a very strong soul connection. And you're meant to be together. There's just a lot of healing, and this person has a lot of growth to do. So they ghost and block simply out of immaturity. It's not that they don't love you, because they do. They have a lot of feelings for you, but their fears are stronger right now. Their ego is definitely in control right now. Okay, group 3, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, please click subscribe and click the bell notification to be turned on for notifications about future uploads. Okay, sending you all so much love and light.